How serious are the Dodgers in their offer to Bryce Harper?
Oh, I think they're serious, but they're serious on their terms. This the way they operate under Andrew Friedman, they do not get into bidding wars, and I don't think they are anywhere near a 10-year, $300 million interest. I think their strategy all along was to stay engaged, stay involved, and kind of lurk on the perimeter. And if a 10-year, $300 million market didn't develop, then they were willing to get creative at a shorter term contract. 6 years maybe with a couple opt-outs, 4 years for $150, so Boris can say he got him the highest annual average salary, spin it that way. I think that's always been their strategy, and I don't think the meeting Sunday changed that at all.
And I'm wondering if Bryce Harper wakes up and realizes, gosh, I might have to play in Philadelphia, where he probably didn't think he was going to be playing in Philadelphia, Bill.
I think that's exactly what this comes down to. Does he want the 10 years and the $300 million plus if it means going to Philly, or is he willing to take a shorter deal, a more creative contract, and play the place that he wants to play? Is it money? You're going to get plenty of money both ways, or is it location and I don't know, quality of life, I guess you call it. If you talk about a guy who's from Vegas, he's 4 hours away in L.A., a lot less by private jet. He's pretty close, obviously, from Camelback Ranch here. Again, private jet gets you back to and from Vegas pretty quick. So I think he's made it clear that his preference is the West Coast. And on the West Coast, his ideal spot would be the Dodgers. So does that outweigh the 10-year commitment and security and the being able to say you got a bigger contract than Machado and Stanton?
Yeah.
I think it's in his court. What do you value more?
But I think that both sides can save face. I'm talking about Bryce Harper and Scott Boras. Scott Boras can get what he wants to say, look at the yearly salary I got you, and that you have Bryce Harper getting to the Dodgers, getting to the West Coast, which I believe he wants to. I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And on the shorter term deal, you can still take him out on the free agent market again at, say, age 30. And Bryce Harper at age 30, you would think, would still be in his prime years. And, if you commit to Philly and you don't get opt-outs, you're looking at 36 before you have a chance to change things. Or if you do get opt-outs, why take I think somebody phrased it as, why get into a marriage that you're going to, regret and want to divorce in 4 years, or just take the 4 years at a place you want to play and then deal with it at age 30.
What's the time frame for all of this?
I don't think it's very clear. I think he wants to. I think in Bryce's mind, there's probably a clock ticking to March 1st. That just seems like a logical place to say I need to be in camp somewhere by March 1st if I'm going to be ready for opening day. I don't think either any of the sides have set any deadlines and said we need an answer, but I just have a feeling this is going to reach conclusion in the next 3-4 days.
Wow.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.